I'd like to call the meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Mayor Paul.
Here.
Vice Mayor Whitman.
Here.
Councilmember Alfonso.
Here.
Councilmember Starkey. Here. Councilmember Lewis.
Here.
Mr. Lamack.
Here.
Mr. Lewis.
Here.
Mr. Holste. Here. Mr. Weinfeld. Here. Mayor, you have a quorum.
Thank you very much. I'm going to start out this evening with with presentations, and the first one is Let's Talk Business.
Good evening, Mayor, Town Council members, administrators, staff, and members of the public. My name is Cameron Tippett, Public Relations Coordinator for the Town of Davie. I am pleased to recognize tonight's second 2026 First Quarter Let's Talk Business recipient, Aleph Digital Marketing. The Let's Talk Business program grants us the opportunity to recognize local businesses at our Town Council meetings and spotlight the great services they provide to our community. Founded in 2023 by CEO Carlos Garcia, Aleph Digital Marketing is a creative agency that helps businesses strengthen their brands through innovative design, marketing, and digital strategy. Working with clients across a variety of industries, from dental practices to luxury travel agencies, the company has built a reputation for aiming higher by delivering unique and creative marketing solutions, measurable results, and personalized service. Beyond their work with clients, Aleph Digital Marketing is committed to investing in the Davie community through local partnerships, sponsorships, and community event participation, including serving as a sponsor for the Town of Davie's centennial celebration last year. Their vision for continued growth in Davie, as well as their commitment to help local businesses thrive, makes them a valued part of our economic community. I hope you all enjoy this short video showcasing Aleph Digital Marketing and the impact they have on our town.
Hi, I'm Carlos, CEO of Aleph Digital Marketing, and let's talk business. I started Aleph Digital Marketing in 2023. I've been in the industry of digital marketing for 10 years now, and I think that a major shift in a company's growth is when they start taking their brand seriously, not just a stamp on a product. I started Aleph to create that shift, to make companies feel comfortable and proud of their own brands, so they naturally start taking bigger steps towards success. We are modern, clean, bold. We have a wonderful team. We build long-term relationships with our clients and partners. We get things done, and we always aim higher. We don't want to be a generic agency. We want to put a bit of our style in every project that we have. My role is to find and match the right talent within my staff to the specific goals of my clients. We've come across a wide range of different industries, from dental practices to luxury travel agencies to self-defense academies. And what we love the most is when we can bring measurable results to them. We also love doing creative brand activations. For example, at a recent event, we hired a barista that served coffee with our logo on top of the phone. For a marketing agency that doesn't sell a physical product, that type of recognition is much more impactful than a traditional flyer. If you are an entrepreneur, you have to find a wonderful momentum. For myself, it was the pandemic. Everybody started turning into online advertising, and these big companies started to create a gap between their customers. So that's where I realized that new companies like my own should fill that gap. I want to be closer to my clients. I want to be there for them so we can create something unique with innovation. I always travel with a cowboy hat. When I started looking for a place, my realtor told me, this is Davie and this is where you should be. And then I found so many resources over here. Office spaces, business organizations that can help me out, chambers of commerce. I find everything that I need for my business to grow here. Currently, we're focusing on sponsorships like the Davie Centennial Celebration because it gives us a great opportunity to have the spotlight within our own community. We plan to work closely with the universities and their innovation centers to develop app and AI projects that allow us to stay ahead in technology while creating a path to hire local talent. My goal for the next years is also to build my headquarters here in Davie. I would like to create a local team so we can work even faster and better with our clients in the future.
Now I'd like to present Carlos with the award and invite him up to say a few words.
Oof. That was such a wonderful job. Thank you so much. Well, I am pleased to accept this award today before the mayor and the town council. I will keep this very close to my heart, especially because it comes from my own city. And since the very beginning of this process, the town hall have been very kind and helpful to me, especially Ariana, Cambrian, Vera, with whom I extend my gratitude today. And we started this journey, like you saw, the Davie Centennial Celebration. I joined as a sponsor. With my company, we are a marketing agency, but we also want not only to help them with their marketing, but also to build great relationships, like with the City of Davie, the Chambers of Commerce, today the Women's Club, everybody that adds value to our clients. And especially in this era of AI technology, we must build this type of connections, this type of human connections. And at the same time, we as a company, we want to help businesses to take the most out of this AI technology. And for that reason, I've been traveling for the past month across the whole US, to Las Vegas, to New York, to Boston for the major tech companies, events, so I can bring the latest back home to you. So I just want to say thank you again, and I want to end by saying to every entrepreneur or business owner or individual that don't let your fears and failures go to your heart, and nor your success go to your head. So thank you.
Very nice. Thank you very much. It's always great to be able to highlight our local businesses. Thank you very much. Our next order of business is honoring the Davie Women's Club. David Abramson, take this.
Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Council, Administration, and members of the public. For the record, my name is David Abramson, Deputy Planning and Zoning Manager. Under the direction of this council, the Davie Heritage Marker Program was established in 2023 to celebrate and preserve the unique history and culture that defines the town. Each year, the town recognizes a local landmark or organization that is at least 50 years old and has made a lasting contribution to the character and quality of the Davie. Tonight it is my honor to present the 2026 Davie Heritage Marker to the Davie Women's Club.
The Davie Women's Club in Davie, Florida, has served the community since 1922 and remains a valued historical landmark. For over a century, members have volunteered countless hours and resources to support local initiatives, including early efforts to establish our free community libraries, which have benefited generations of residents. The one-story masonry clubhouse, built in 1947, exemplifies South Florida's mid-20th century vernacular architecture with its rectangular shape, smooth stucco walls, wood-framed panel windows, and shingled gable roof. Its practical design reflects post-war construction methods. Subtle decorative details add local character, including 4 circular sailboat motifs, 2 above the front entrance and 2 at the rear. The broad porch extends a warm welcome to members and visitors. The building has remained largely unchanged, preserving its historic integrity as the club's official meeting and gathering space. A beloved tradition, the club's strawberry shortcake sales have long marked community gatherings, attracting visitors year after year while supporting the club's ongoing service. These traditions ensure the clubhouse remains not just a historical landmark, but an active part of Davie's community life. And that's the time. Thanks for watching Marker Minute.
Please welcome me inviting Amy Zadek to say a few words and accept this plaque.
Good evening, Mayor Paul, Vice Mayor Whitman, and council members. My name is Amy Zadak. I'm the president of the Davie Cooper City Chamber and the Women's Club. So I'm getting my roles confused. I can't thank you enough. This is Rose Panarillo, one of our members. She's also on our board, and Julie Mongerson, again, one of our Women's Club members. We are so grateful for the town. Mr. Holstein and Mr. Lamack have always been so gracious as long as you. And Mayor Paul, you know, because of you, we have our historical landmarks, so we're extremely, extremely grateful and thankful. We will hold this near to our hearts. We cherish it. It's that little house in the corner now, now that Davie is developing, and we hope that we bring to the community what we've brought for 104 years, which is everyone coming together and finding a little house that they can feel safe in. Thank you so much.
Proud to be a member of the Davie Women's Club. And the Chamber. We have an update from Broward Schools from Adam Cervera, District 6. Welcome.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, Council. My name is Adam Cervera, and I'm your proud District 6 School Board member, which of course encompasses the great town of Davie. I appreciate everyone allowing me to come in this evening and for your tech team for the PowerPoint presentation. I'd like to discuss some of the great things we are doing right here in the great town of Davie with all of our 10 schools. The accomplishments we've made this year, some of the things that we are striving for in the future, and just really a highlight reel of all the benefits that we offer to our students at the Broward County Public School System. So I appreciate the opportunity to speak, if I may. I'm assuming it's just the middle, ma'am? Yes, fantastic. Oh, actually, let me go back there. Well, first and foremost, I am proud to report that Broward County Public Schools is an A-rated district for the second year in a row. We are very proud of that rating. Incidentally, that comes from the state. So these are based on various test scores that our students do, so this isn't something that the county judges. This comes directly from our State Department of Education. So we're very proud of our back-to-back A rating and very confident that we will be going through the three-peat very shortly when our test scores start to trickle in. Council, I'm also happy to report that we have no D or F schools in the entire county. The entire county, no D or F schools. That's a huge accomplishment and a testament to our students and the great work that all of our teachers do in preparing our students. We have our highest graduation rate in the last 25 years, 97.5 traditional high schools and 91.4 of all of our schools combined will graduate seniors this year. That is a phenomenal, phenomenal accomplishment. We are #1 in funding for Florida, for AP, for ACE, for dual enrollment, and for industry certifications. So we are very, very well-rounded at the Broward County School Board. Lastly on this slide, we are the Cambridge District of the Year for the 25-2026 school year. Our grades right here in the great town of Davie, we have 10 schools. Lots of little ones, lots of education, lots of learning going on in this neck of the woods. And again, proud to report we have no D or F schools. And I would note that 7 of our 10 schools, elementary, middle, and of course our great high schools, are A-rated schools.
Where's,
I'd like to take, yes ma'am.
I didn't see Hawks Bluff on there.
Yes,
Is it there?
it's you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we did miss Hawks Bluff. Mayor, that is a great eye on you. Thank you for that. I'm going to get that slide updated, but I appreciate the catch by you. Great work. Davie Elementary School, I'm going to just go over some of the highlights of some of our local schools. I promise I'll try to get through this quickly. I know the council has a great deal of business to get to today. Davie Elementary School, we are second and third place in our district Spanish competition we took home this year. Second place in the district debate competition for our little ones. That's very, very impressive. And I would note first place in the town's water safety competition that took place a couple of months back. So congratulations to the kiddos at Davie Elementary School. For the arts, we are proud members of the Linked Up program, in which we've been able to partnership with Carnegie Hall and sponsor the Volta Music, sponsored by the Volta Music Foundation, which provides the little ones with instruments. We did recorders this year, and they were able to perform a number of musical pieces through our third, fourth, and fifth graders, and they were able to perform alongside of Sympathy right here at the Broward Center for Performing Arts. So congratulations to all of them. Flamingo Elementary School, some exciting upcoming events. We have our Career Day, which will be held on the 22nd, which I believe is tomorrow, if memory serves correct. This will provide students with the opportunity to learn about a variety of careers from guest speakers and community professionals, while inspiring them to think about their future goals as they transition through the school systems. The annual school carnival took place on June 1st, was a great success. We had games, we had music, we had food, we had fun, and we had prizes. I was able to attend that, and it was, I was able to attend last year. Looking forward to the new one coming up this year. It's going to be a fantastic time. And also for the drama kids, Peter Pan School Showcase, June 2nd will take place. These kids, the way they put on these shows, you'd think you were in a Broadway audience. It's that phenomenal. So congratulations to all the kiddos at Flamingo Elementary. Fox Trail Elementary School.
Adam, you want to click?
Oh, I'm sorry. God, you guys are paying attention. I like it. Thank you. Apologies. Fox Trail Elementary School. Our PTSA hosted the inaugural Boot Scoot Boogie with Mom and Me this year, which we saw over 200 families joining an unforgettable evening with music, dancing, and special memories. Our students at Fox Trail shined at the Elementary Debate Championships, where more than 20 of our students were able to compete. We are having a Western Zone parent meeting on Tuesday, May 27th, so that would be next week at 12 p.m. at Western High School. So folks that want to come out, any families that want to come out and learn more about the school, we're inviting you to come do that as well. Nova, the Nova system. Let's get into Nova Blanche. We had the Apex Fun Run, which of course our great moms on the PTA worked very, very hard to put together, raising $20,000, which will go right back into the school, in which we'll see revamped teacher lounges, a little refresh area in the cafeteria, back into the media center for some things that are in there. So great job by the PTA in raising those funds. They're currently undergoing their 60th anniversary mural project, in which the hallways are being decorated with beautiful self-portraits, and the kids really love this. And not only do they love doing it, they love coming back years later and finding their spots on the wall, because we keep these, and being able to point out to their kiddos or their family members, hey, your mom did this, or hey, your dad did this years and years ago. Debate team on fire there. We sent 9 students to participate in the championship debate program, and they had a lot of success. On to Nova Eisenhower. Our drone team, yes, our students fly drones. Don't ask me how to fly a drone, but our kids know how to fly drones. They took home first place in the district drone competition recently. Our debate duo team also first place in district debate competition. A little bit of news for Eisenhower, our May SAC meeting on the budget, always an important topic going into a new year. The budget, as we know, will take place next week on the 27th. Silver Ridge Elementary School. We have a very special 5th grade moving up ceremony, which will take place at, of course, our Great Western High School, June 2nd at 6 p.m. I'm also proud to report our increased testing proficiency and gains that we made at Silver Ridge Elementary School. Principal Vetter's doing a phenomenal job over there. We had a student with a perfect score in the ELA, a perfect score. Congratulations to that young man. We had 2 students with a perfect score in math and 4 students with a perfect score in science. So lots of great things educationally wise going on at Silver Ridge. Indian Ridge, off to the middle schools. Congratulations to 8th grade student Daniel Jatari for his outstanding achievements in the state, not county, but state Science and Engineering Fair, which took place back in April. He earned first place in the junior division for physics and astronomy. This is an 8th grader. Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal young man. He was also recognized with the Robert and Judy Kruger Family Award for outstanding physics projects and nominated to compete in the 2026 Thermo Fisher Scientific Junior Innovation Challenge. So that young man has a very, very bright future. Our 2 of our 7th graders, Sanjit Murat and Sebastian Cernan, were suggested to represent Indian Ridge at the 7-Star Honor Band in Orlando coming up in July for the Florida Bandmasters Association Summer Conference. Nova Middle School, proud to announce that we have qualified to compete at the 2026 International Sea Perch Challenge at the University of Maryland in College Park. That will take place in about a week or so, May 28th through the 31st. Our teams will not only represent Nova Middle School, but will be representing Broward County as a whole. So all the best of luck to them. I will also note, because I had an opportunity to speak with Ms. Murphy today, for the 4th year in a row, our law competition class has won the national, in Washington, D.C., the national We the People competition. 4-year consecutive back-to-back champs. So congratulations to Ms. Murphy and her pre-law class. Switching to Nova High School, senior Caitlin Burgess earned the prestigious Silver Knight Honorable Mention Award in the category of drama. Great job to Caitlin. We had a second place state champion, Jaden Carroll, 400-meter hurdles, second in all of the great state of Florida in the recent FHSAA state championship. 8 of our students have also qualified to attend the National Speech and Debate Tournament coming up. Junior Naja Material is a speech and debate state champion in oratory. We also have our Nova High School Cyber Patriot team, which placed 6th overall in the national finals, again in Washington, D.C. So congratulations to all those students. Western High School, Cambridge, 153 seniors will receive their ACE diplomas this year as a Cambridge school. That is phenomenal. Couldn't be more proud. Our Silver Knight Awards, we had student Maya Moore receive an honorable mention in science. And of course, the great Landon Spellberg, our former student advisor to the board, was the Silver Knight Award winner in social sciences. Landon has done tremendous things at Western High School, off to the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. I've already got him down with the Beat Duke chants for those Tar Heels in the room. I know that's very important. Rising senior Lily Reed was recently selected as our senior advisor to the board. She was sworn in at Tuesday's meeting, and she obviously replaces the great Landon Spellberg, who held the seat for 2 years. We had 10 of our chorus students perform at Carnegie Hall as part of the National Concert Series, and 2 were featured as AOL soloists. So phenomenal job to those guys on the chorus team. The Wildcats robotics team, they will be in the semifinals of the playoffs, if you will, in the first robotics competition at the University of Miami coming up. Our great JROTC, all those great students, 4 drill teams earned all state honors at the Florida Army Drill Championships in Orlando a few weeks back. Our debate team, 9 qualifiers for the national championship, 9. From one high school. That's a tremendous, tremendous accomplishment. We also have a lot of great artists. The advanced placement art team, 5 students were honored by the superintendent's advanced academic competition for their work, which is now proudly displayed at the Coral Springs Museum of Art. And last, but certainly not least, our cheer team, state champions at Western High School. Very proud of those girls. I believe that wraps up the presentation. Madam Mayor, members of the council, I always appreciate the time and all the great work that you do here in the town of Davie, and for the opportunity to address everyone up on the dais. I wish you all a fantastic evening, and we'll see you around.
Thank you very much. What a wonderful display of accomplishment for our schools. And Landon is the gentleman that I gave one of the scholarships to. So he was he's really a phenomenal individual. Did you want to say something?
I also want to echo that, and with Landon, we also, with the Broward League of Cities, gave him a scholarship as well, and I think the city managers were working on that one as well for Landon, so, because he wants to, you know, he's done remarkable work, and he's a delight to work with on many levels. While we have your ear, I just want to remind you that we're currently under negotiations regarding our SROs and the programs that we're doing, so I would be remiss if I didn't allow all 5 of us to echo that we support the SROs in our schools to protect our children, and we do not want that program cut. We've been fighting far too long over the past probably 20 years or more to get funding adequately enough to be able to put them in every school. So please fight for us on that issue. I know it's going to be a tough budget year for the school board. I followed it, and I can see that, but I really want you to fight hard for us on our school resource officers.
Thank you very much.
I can tell you, if I may just address the Councilwoman Mayor, I can tell you, Councilwoman, I echo your sentiments. I very much admire and respect the brave men and women of law enforcement, especially those in the Davie Police Department. We thank you for your service and everything that you do for our kids and for our town and keeping us safe. I am happy to report that as I stand before you today, there has been no change in any of the criteria for any of our SROs in any of our schools. There were some initial talks that affected schools in other districts, certainly not in the town of Davie, but those memorandums, if you will, have been rescinded. So all of your great men and women of law enforcement within the Davie Police Department will remain exactly where they are as SROs in our schools.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Our next presentation is from Jeff Pullman, our Director of Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Arts.
Thank you. Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Town Council, Administration, staff, and members of the public. Jeff Pullman, Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Arts Director. And tonight I have the privilege of presenting the responses to the request for proposals for the Town Hall Significant Sculpture and Water Feature. Thank you. A quick overview of how we arrived here. A request for proposals was drafted that included design expectations and feedback provided by the mayor, vice mayor, and town council that focus on a significant bronze sculpture capturing the heart of Davie while focusing on an equestrian theme. On March 23rd, the request for proposals was sent directly to 4 shortlisted artists as vetted by the Town Hall Design Build Team of Kaufman Construction and Song & Associates Architects, as well as town staff and input from our public art consultant. The RFP had a deadline of May 4th, and the budget for the significant sculpture is $250,000. The selected artists, as approved by Town Council, will work directly and contract through Town Hall Design Build Team of Kaufman Lynn Construction and Song & Associate Architects to complete the sculpture and the design and installation of the water feature. As a quick reminder, the significant sculpture and water feature will be positioned on the northeast side of the new Town Hall building, as pictured here on the slide before you, with the opportunity for the art piece to be viewed from all sides. Of the 4 shortlisted artists, 3 completed the proposals in response to the request for proposal, and all of the shortlisted artists have extensive backgrounds completing similar size, scope, and scaled sculptures, and each have completed prior work in the town of Davie, demonstrating a strong understanding of Davie's charm and uniqueness in South Florida. Through their proposals, each artist also mentioned their commitment to working with the town to develop the sculptures further and provide any feedback as you see necessary. The artists listed are in no particular order in front of you, and among other works, just as a reminder, Broden Studios did complete the Davie Police and Fire Memorial that's here at Bamford Sports Complex. Bronze by Cooley completed the Sam Jones Memorial at Treetops Park, and Big Statues completed the Gandhi statue at Falcons Lay Park out west. I know each of you have reviewed the submissions, and I have a proposal broken down in the presentation. If I do, I suggest that I have the ability to go through all 3 proposals, and then we will revisit each proposal for discussion afterwards, if that suits you, Mayor and Council. Thank you. I also presented these proposals to the Public Art Advisory Committee on Monday and received their feedback, which I'll touch on at the end of the presentation, and I can go in further depth if you so choose following my presentation. So Broden Studios, I did condense some of the information received in the proposals, but will highlight the artist's vision for their proposed sculpture. Broden Studios focuses on creating sculpture that feels real, intentional, and connected to the place it lives. Their goal is not just to install a piece of art, but to create something that people recognize as part of their community. Every project they take on is designed to reflect the identity, history, and character of the people it represents. The proposed sculpture for the town of Davie features a mare and foal moving together in stride through a shallow fountain. The concept is rooted in Davie's equestrian identity, but also speaks to something broader about the community. The mare represents the foundation of Davie, strength, history, and the agricultural and equestrian roots that define the town. The foal represents growth and the future. Together, they create a clear sense of movement forward, with one guiding the other. It is meant to feel natural and familiar and not staged. The horses are designed without a saddle or rider to keep the focus on the animals themselves. The pose is active but grounded. They are not rearing or exaggerated. They are simply moving forward in a way that feels real and inviting. The flow in the mane and tail helps reinforce that direction without overcomplicating the form. The sculpture and fountain are designed as one piece, not separate elements, and the horses move through a shallow basin that slopes upward towards a rear wall. This gives the impression that they are traveling through the water rather than standing in it. Water jets are placed beneath the hooves to create turbulence and splashing, and this adds movement and helps sell the idea that the horses are actually in motion. The water is controlled so it stays contained, does not create excessive splash outside of the basin, and the goal is to make the water feel like part of the action, not just something surrounding the sculpture. A rear wall anchors the entire composition and gives the space a clear identity. The wall includes bronze lettering that reads Davie and acts as both a backdrop and a focal point. It helps frame the sculpture and creates a strong visual from a distance, especially from the roadway. The material and finish of the wall can be coordinated with the town hall, so everything feels cohesive and intentional. This piece is meant to feel welcoming and easy to approach. It should be something people want to walk up to, take pictures with, and spend time around. From a distance, it reads clearly and has presence. Up close, it holds detail and realism. The movement, the water, and the relationship between the horses all work together to create something that feels alive. At its core, the sculpture is about Davie's identity, where it came from, what it values, and where it's going. These are the dimensions of the horse, and I won't go through them all, but the max height of the horse from the water level to the tip of the ear stands 7 feet. That does not include the height of the fountain, which will have to be designed. And these are life-size realistic horses. The total budget from the artist is $210,000, with an estimated timeline from contract to installation about 9 to 11 months based on their project schedule. With that, I'll move on to the proposal from Bronze by Cooley. And again, I condensed the information I received from the proposals, and will highlight again the artist's vision and the proposed sculpture. While Cooley's work can be found throughout the United States and abroad, his greatest passion lies in creating pieces that reflect Florida's rich history and its path forward, drawing from a deep knowledge and appreciation of the state's people, landscape, and history. Motivated by his appreciation and extensive knowledge of Florida's history, Bradley uses sculpture to tell meaningful, place-driven stories that honor the past while creating a lasting connection for future generations. This artist did choose to create a 3D scaled model, clay model of their sculpture. It was not necessarily required, but they did, and that post in the middle would not be in the final product. That's just to hold up the clay version. This sculpture features a mare and her foal moving confidently through a shallow, gently flowing creek set upon a naturalistic stone base and surrounded by native Florida plant life. The composition is designed as a fully immersive 360-degree experience, inviting viewers to engage with the work from all angles. The mare, steady and protective, symbolizes strength, leadership, and the generations that built the foundation of the town of Davie. At her side, the foal steps forward with curiosity and confidence, representing the future, guided by legacy while moving boldly ahead. Together, they embody the passing of knowledge, resilience, and the enduring spirit of the community. Water plays an integral role in the design, flowing smoothly and continuously over the coquina stone and into a large basin below. This controlled natural flow reflects the steady progression of time and growth, reinforcing the connection between the past and the future. The inclusion of native plants and structures such as kuti, palmetto, wiregrass, cypress knees, and others, exclusive to the southeast, grounds the sculpture in its natural environment, celebrating the unique landscape and heritage of Davie. With no defined beginning or end, the sculpture creates a seamless visual narrative. It stands as a meaningful focal point for the town of Davie, honoring its equestrian roots, its natural settings, and its vision for the future. Here's an additional view provided by the artist that shows the scale and height, including the fountain and the base. It stands at a height of 14 feet, 3.5 inches, and the mare height of the horse is 7 foot, 4.5 inches from the base of the rock to the tip of the ear. Here's also an overhead view that was provided by the artist. The project budget for this sculpture is $248,100, and they did provide a month-by-month timeline with an estimated 10-month project timeline from contract to installation, which I won't go through everything tonight. So our third and final proposal was received from Big Statues. Again, I condensed the information for this evening. Big Statues' work is rooted in storytelling, creating public art that reflects a community's identity, celebrates its heritage, and leaves a lasting visual legacy that they believe public art should anchor a community's story, evoke pride, and stand the test of time. The proposed sculpture for the town of Davie reflects the community's rich equestrian history and ranching roots. The design features 3 horses in motion, sculpted in an elegant, open-form style that blends strength and grace. Positioned as if running through water and surrounded by dynamic fountain elements, the composition creates a sense of energy, unity, and life, while the flowing bronze forms allow light to pass through, giving the piece a refined, elevated presence. Their intent is to capture Davie's spirit in a way that feels both timeless and distinctive. The open, fluid design introduces movement and sophistication, moving beyond a traditional monument to create a sculpture that feels alive within its environment. The 3 horses, unified in motion, symbolize community, resilience, and forward momentum. The proposed height of the sculpture, including the fountain base, stands at 10 foot 8 inches with the sculpture height of 6 foot tall. The estimated budget is $236,722. And the estimated timeline from contract to installation is estimated at 10 to 12 months. So with that, this was presented to the Public Art Advisory Committee on Monday as well. The committee did have a lot of great dialogue about each of the proposals and found value in each of the designs. Overall, when asked to rank them, the proposal from Big Statues, which was the third proposal I showed you, did rank number 1 amongst the committee, followed by Broden Studios, which was the first proposal, and Bronze by Cooley, which is the second. I'm happy to revisit additional comments if you so choose. But before I go individually, the next steps, should you so choose tonight, would be option 1 is the artist and design is selected this evening. We would work with Kaufman and Lynn to execute the agreement and initiate the project. Once the project is initiative, we would receive feedback from town council and the mayor, which they will incorporate into their design elements if there were any. Option 2 is if you felt like more information was needed, we can schedule the artist to come in and give presentations. Or option 3 would be to resolicit the request for proposal for additional design concepts if you didn't want to move forward with any of them. So with that, Mayor, I will turn it over to you, and we can go one by one through the proposals, or however you and town council so choose.
I think I agree with the committee in the ranking. I like the fluid movement of the third sculpture. At first, I thought I would like a solid horse, because we do have the fluid movement ones out on Pine Island, but I know that that would add a tremendous amount of money to the total. And the second one of the Mare and Foal in Motion, that I ranked third. I ranked second the other Mare and Foal that's running through the water. I was just concerned about the back wall and how that would impede the view. It takes away from the 360-degree view that we were seeking, I think. But it's very pretty. But, you know, Marlon?
This one up here right now is my favorite. I'm trying to think of why, but so much art is just subjective, but it catches me. I like the horses, and I like the wall and back that says Davie. It just catches me. That's my favorite by far, that first one. I really, really like it. It just catches me.
Susan?
I kind of like, and I ranked actually the same as the committee had ranked. I love all of them, I have to tell you. And, you know, without a doubt, I think they've nailed it, no matter which one we do. The one that I picked, which was the big statue, I really think, in looking at that, the only question I had, and I had thought it would be, I didn't see in the proposal that they had any uplighting. And I thought that that too would add a great deal for it as well, not just the movement of the water, but to have that uplighting, and then have the uplighting maybe with different colors for representing orange blossom, or, you know, red, white, and blue if we needed for any of the different, you know, holiday kind of celebrations.
Yeah, and that was feedback that we received from the mayor and all council members as part of the proposal. Their initial task was to design the sculpture. The actual development of the fountain, they'll work hand in hand with the design team for the town hall construction project, and that uplighting and how the jets are going to interact and everything will be incorporated in that design. But I'll make another note on the feedback as well.
Okay, and, you know, the other ones, I thought they were fantastic. I mean, I know when, you know, I was chair of the committee for the statutes outside to do
Don't rub
the
your
police
eye.
fire memorial, that, I know, no, that's the other eye. I got the surgery on this one. I can rub this one.
I gotta
Sorry,
watch
I had
her.
LASIK. The statutes that that Broden Studios did was just all over the country. Everybody was saying how wonderful they are and how great they were to also work with. So, you know, I know even if we chose any one of these, Broden or the other one, I know that we would have quality there. And the other one I wasn't that familiar with until I read the proposal, and then I saw that there's so many that we're familiar with that they did.
Yeah.
Like the Sam Jones statue. I mean, so it was really, really wonderful to see these artists step up and do such a phenomenal job. And, you know, like I always like to say, nailed it. They got it, and they get us. So my still ranking, I would agree with the committee at this time, and that would be my choices.
Daniel?
Great work. Thank you for the presentation. I agree with the committee on number 3 being the one that I like the most as well. And my second choice was number 2, but that's okay. It's the first choice is number 3, so I agree.
Thank you. Michelle?
Okay. No disrespect to the artist or the art piece, but if you go to the one with the, well, no, you was just there. Go back. To me, the mane to the big horse is in the wrong position of the little horse, if you look at it from that view. And then I know you all gave us a back view, and it looks like the little horse is in the wrong position right behind. I don't think you have a slide of it, but that one just doesn't, I don't think, doesn't capture as much. The second one there where the, if you go, yeah, to me, the shape of the horse head doesn't look right. It's just out of proportion a little bit. My pick is the last one. To me, my opinion, it gives a past, a present, and a future. By having the openness with the horses, it shows our transparency, our leadership, our unity, and it's magnificent. By the past, it shows movement forward. For the future, to me, it's the style of the horse. It shows gallant elegance, fearlessness of movement to take us into the future. So that's how I interpret that one. So that's my choice.
Very well
I
said.
didn't know you were such an art.
Yeah, art critic, yeah.
Fabulous.
No, I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Good one.
Oh, that's interesting. And of course, we could always find a place for the mayor in Falls someplace else, yeah.
Yeah.
My least favorite.
If you so choose, and there's available funding, that we could always look at that as well. So if I could, and I know, if you don't mind, but Vice Mayor Whitman, between the Broden and Cooley, if you wanted to rank them your second or third, do you have those outlined?
This
This would be
my
your number
first.
one.
My
Yep.
second would be that one.
Okay,
And then my third one would be the one where they're standing still.
understood. And Councilman Lewis, if you had to rank this one and the third, and then I can give you a tally of what your overall scores are, and then we can discuss it from there if you'd like.
Thank you.
My least favorite one is this one.
Oh, you're just trying to
No,
throw
no,
it.
but I'm just telling you, that's
throw
art,
it
that's
in.
so subjective. I mean, they're all pretty good. I mean, I could do none of those. But it's funny, you're all raving about it, I'm sitting there thinking, that's my least favorite, but it's, I'm being honest.
Actually, when I first looked at it, I had said I would prefer a solid horse.
Me too, that's why I don't like it.
And the question was, what would that add, even to have the center one solid, have two fluid and one solid?
I don't know, that's my whole thing with it, it just doesn't grab me, but
Yeah.
it's,
So if I was to go off the way that you ranked them 1, 2, and 3, this design, Big Statues, would be ranked number 1 with a total score of 7, low score being your number 1 ranking. Number 2 would be Broden Studios with an overall 10, and Cooley receiving 13 based on your 1, 2, 3 ranking and all
See,
those
he threw
scores
them
being added up, which happened to be the
It doesn't
same.
work like that.
Almost the same scoring as the Public Art
See?
Advisory Committee as well. So going back, based on that, as far as next steps, and you all collectively, based on the scoring, if you wanted to move forward with Big Statue, we would work with Kaufman Lynn to execute an agreement and then initiate the project. And then through that process, there'd be presentations back to you all, any refinement to the sculpture and fountain as it's designed prior to fabrication. And I'm seeing thumbs up.
Can I say one thing? You know, the regular statues of the horses that we have that are all through town, they're solid horses. So that's why I said this one, with it being the openness and the way that their movement, I think that's why I chose that one.
Sounds
They're
great.
looking at the horse over here, too.
Great. Well,
I can live with
I
all,
agree.
any of them, they're
Yeah.
all pretty good.
So based on what I'm seeing, and correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to move forward with executing agreement with Big Statues to complete the town hall significant sculpture.
Sounds good.
Okay, excellent.
Thank you.
and I want to add that this was the highlight of my day. Seriously, when I got those proposals, there's been a lot going on, you know, and there's been a lot going on in everything in my life. And then when I got this, it just brought me such joy, Jeff, and so thank you so much, and it'll bring me even more joy, and I hope to our community as well, when it's finally done. So that's the idea behind it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We always get some really great stuff from Parks and Recreation. Okay, we're going to move on to the consent agenda, before which we're going to do the the tabling memos. Applicant is requesting a tabling of 8 and 9, Cameron Cove, to August 5th. This can take a voice vote. Can I do both of them together? May I have a motion to approve 8 and 9?
Motion to table?
Or to
8
table,
and
rather.
9
I'm sorry, table
To August
8,
5th.
9.
Second.
To August 5th. Second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? That's unanimous. The applicant is requesting a tabling of the following items to July 22nd. This is Wyatt Estates, 10 and 11. May I have a motion to table 10 and 11 to July 22nd?
I'll make the motion to table number 10, the plat, and number 11, the site plan for
July
July
22nd.
22nd.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? That's unanimous. Under public hearing, the applicant is requesting tabling of the following items to July 22nd, a land use amendment and a rezoning on both are both of those Wyatt Estates? Yes, they're both Wyatt Estates. We'll take these individually. Could I have a motion to table number 16, the land use amendment, to July 22nd?
I'll make the motion to table number 16, land use amendment to July 22nd.
Second?
Roll call?
Councilmember Starkey?
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis?
Yes.
Mayor Paul?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Whitman?
Yes.
Councilmember Alfonso?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. And now, I have a motion to table the rezoning to July 22nd.
I'll make that motion to table number 17, rezoning to July 22nd.
I'll second it. Roll call?
Councilmember Alfonso?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Whitman?
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis?
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey?
Yes.
Mayor Paul?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. And then I just have to announce the withdrawal of the following item, a variance, number 15, that has been withdrawn. That's from Cameron Cove, but that doesn't need a vote, so. Okay, am I clear?
You're clear, Mayor.
Okay, just checking. Now we have the consent agenda. Is there anyone that wants to pull anything from the consent agenda? Seeing none, may I have a motion to accept the consent agenda?
Motion to accept the consent agenda, less 8 and 9.
Second.
And 10.
And 10.
we-
And 10 and 11, right?
What? We already tabled those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimous. Thank you. We'll go on now to public hearing. First is the resolution, purchase and sale agreement. Mr. Weinthal, will you read the resolution by title?
Yes, Mayor. A resolution of the Town of Davie, Florida, ratifying and approving the purchase and sale agreement between the Town of Davie Community Redevelopment Agency and Two Block Motors, Inc. for the purchase of 4301 Southwest 24th Avenue, providing for severability, providing for conflicts, and providing for an effective date.
Thank you. If there is a member of the public that wishes to speak for or against this, can come forward at this time. Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Is there any discussion from council? Okay, could I have a motion to approve in a second? Don't all rush at once.
I'll make a motion to approve the resolution.
I'll second it. Could we have a roll call vote, please?
Vice Mayor Whitman?
Yes.
Mayor Paul?
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey?
Yes.
Councilmember Alfonso?
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Number 13 is a code amendment. Mr. Weinthal, will you read the ordinance by title?
Yes, Mayor. An ordinance of the Town of Davie, Florida, creating Chapter 24, Division 4, titled Motorized Scooters, Section 94, Definitions, Section 95, Requirements and Restrictions, Section 96, Penalties, Enforcement, and impound fees, providing for severability, providing for conflicts, and providing for an effective date.
Thank you very much. A public hearing will be held on this ordinance on June 3rd. If there's any member of the public who wishes to speak to it at this time, you may do so it now. Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Is there any discussion, any questions from council? Seeing none, may I have a motion to approve in a second?
Motion to approve number 13, code amendment, motorized scooters.
Second.
May I have a roll call vote, please?
Councilmember Lewis.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Whitman.
Yes.
Councilmember Alfonso.
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey.
Yes.
Mayor Paul.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Number 14 is the second reading of the rezoning. Mr. Weinthal, would you read the ordinance by title, please?
Yes, Mayor. An ordinance of the Town of Davie, Florida, approving rezoning application Z25-040 Beverly Townhomes, changing the zoning designation of certain lands within the Town of Davie from agricultural district to low-medium dwelling district, amending the town zoning map to comply therewith, providing for severability, providing for conflict, and providing for an effective date.
Thank you. This is a public hearing. If there's anyone who wishes to speak for or against this item, you may come forward at this time. Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. And if there are any discussion, and I do have one, based on discussion that came at the last council meeting, the concern was for the additional traffic. And one of the concerns was the people from villages of Pine Lake, is that what it is?
Lake Pine, yeah.
Yeah, Pine Lake. Find that they have difficulty getting out because their exit goes directly into 84. There's no egress. So I spoke with the developer, and I'm very pleased that they have agreed to make a payment to help fund traffic studies and traffic improvements. And if the council votes to approve this, we can add the condition to the approval that we'd work with the homeowners association, with FDOT, to create that exit lane out of Villages of Pine Lake, out of 121st Avenue, to make it easier for them to be able to get out and merge into traffic. And I want to thank the developer for stepping up and making that offer. I appreciate it.
Good evening, Mayor and Vice Mayor Robert Healy with the firm Lockery and Chalkus on behalf of the developer who's here today. Yeah, just to confirm, we are agreeing to that condition of approval. It'll be a one-time contribution, $25,000 for the town to use at their disposal, and it'll go towards hopefully traffic studies, traffic improvements along 121st.
Thank you very much. And I hope that we've done this before, and hopefully this time it will work.
Definitely.
But we've tried this once before. Susan?
Yeah, my only concern is I know that the one resident who did speak and share her concerns were, and she even made a suggestion I heard that was to open up 14th Street and 121 Avenue. And if that's the case, then I know that the majority, overwhelmingly, of the community in the village of Lake Pines, of which I represent, would be opposed to
Yes, they
that.
were.
So,
Yes, we wanted to do that once before.
Right.
And they were very much
Vehemently
opposed because they were afraid that the traffic would divert to 121st in order
Exactly.
to avoid the light at 84.
At Flamingo, right.
So that's not part of this. This is an
Okay.
egress lane coming out onto 84.
Yes. Yeah, no,
Okay.
I think that would be well used to see if we can achieve that. They've been wanting that as well. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so could I have a motion to approve with the following condition of approval, that prior to issuance of a building permit for the first residential building, the developer shall make a one-time payment to the town of $25,000, which funds may be used at the town's discretion to conduct traffic studies or traffic improvements for Southwest 121st.
I'll make the motion that we approve the ordinance on second reading as amended.
Second.
Is there a second? I have a roll call, please.
Councilmember Lewis?
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey?
Yes.
Mayor Paul?
Yes.
Councilmember Alfonso?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Whitman?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. I'm going to pass this to with the wording for that. Let's see, 16 was tabled.
That's it, the agenda is over.
What?
That's it for the public hearing.
Okay, wow. This closes the public hearing portion of the meeting. We have any board or committee appointments? No, we're good. There's no old business or new business. Our next meeting, is it June already? Oh, my God. June 3rd at 4:30. That'll be our first budget workshop, so that'll be a long day. We'll go on to mayor and council member comments. I'll start just very quickly. I have two things. I got a letter from Rylan Rosano where she is recognizing a Davie firefighter. She wanted to take a moment to recognize and sincerely thank the firefighters at Nob Hill Davie Fire Rescue Station 65, specifically Rafael Torres, for the compassion, professionalism, and care showed to me during a medical situation earlier today, which was May 8th. She's has a condition that affects the autonomic nervous system, and sometimes it's stress brings on things, and she had a finger swelling with a ring, and it was cutting into her finger, and she went over to the fire station and received excellent help. She sent this letter. I forwarded it to Chief Gonzalez, and it will be in the gentleman's file, and he'll be recognized for doing a wonderful job. We appreciate that. This is very interesting. On Thursday, the owner of one of our local flower shops called Bamboo and Orchid Gardens delivered this beautiful orchid arrangement to the town for public display. Daniel, the owner's son, stated that they did so well for Mother's Day. His mother wanted to give back to the community and donated this beautiful display for all of us to enjoy. It's going to be placed in a publicly accessible area in the Building C lobby, and it's gorgeous. A little frog on it, too. Bamboo and Orchid Gardens is located at 2325 South Flamingo Road. It's a family-owned 30-year-old nursery in Oasis. They specialize in exotic bamboo, diverse orchid species, and tropical plants. They offer a very serene, pet-friendly atmosphere with a cafe, koi ponds, and waterfalls, serving as a popular venue for weddings, yoga, and events. And I wanted to thank them for this very beautiful arrangement and for being one of our special Davie businesses that we always like to recognize and support. And I'm going to send this over to Michelle. Would you like to?
Thank you, Mayor. Last Saturday on May 16th at the Everglades Mobile Home Park, the American Red Cross teamed up with the Davie Fire Rescue. And as part of the CERT team, we assisted with 39 residents, installed 90 smoke alarms plus 2 hearing impaired smoke alarms, and educated 91 residents on existing smoke alarms, testing and replacing batteries, fire safety, and escape plans. I am not going to say the word if, but when this program saves one life, we know we have done our job. Thank you, Chief Gonzalez, for our participation. Also last Sunday, on May 17th, at the Old Davie School, our Davie Police Department had a very successful event called Cars and Coffee with Cops. Even though we had a downpour of rain, the mayor, council members, Starkey, Alfonso, and I weathered the storm and really enjoyed the event. I could not believe the turnout of people. However, if and when this becomes an ongoing event, you will need a bigger venue. Many thanks goes out to the Chief Kenzie and our police department and CRA officers Dennis Tavares and Sal Gabino. This Saturday, May 23rd, Betty Booth Roberts Park Pool, located at 4200 Southwest 61st Avenue, will officially reopen for weekends and holidays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., weather permitting. For more information, contact Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Art Departments at 954-327-3927. Monday, May 25th, the Town of Davie and Boy Scouts of America will be hosting the annual Memorial Day Parade and Ceremony. The parade will promptly begin at 10:30 a.m. The parade route starts at Davie Fire Station 38 west of the Fire Administration Building, 6901 Orange Drive, then proceeds east on Orange Drive to Southwest 65th Way, and then north to the Bergeron Rodeo Grounds, which is 4201 Southwest 65th Way. The ceremony will begin at 11 a.m. For more information, contact 954-797-1181. Also, there will be Memorial Day closures. The Town of Davie governmental offices and Pine Island Multipurpose Center will be closed on May 25th for the Memorial Day holiday. The town will resume normal hours of operation on Tuesday, May 26th. The Town of Davie, Davie Fire Rescue, and the Davie Police Department will be hosting the Ready Davie Family Fun and Public Safety event on Saturday, June 13th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Bergeron Rodeo Grounds. This event was formerly known as the Hurricane Expo. Ready Davie continues its mission to help residents prepare, protect, and stay safe this hurricane season by sharing essential disaster preparedness information in an interactive, family-friendly atmosphere. This free community event, yes, free event, aims to raise awareness of the tools and resources available to help residents protect their homes, family, and pets this 2026 Atlantic hurricane season. For more information, please contact Emergency Manager George McCord at 954-797-1207. Come on out, and I hope to see you there. Thank you, Mayor.
Let me just add from the Cops and Coffee, a big thank you to Lamborghini, another one of Davie's special businesses, for bringing out all the cars that were on display, and we appreciate their involvement. Daniel?
I think the Councilwoman Whitman covered just about all the events. Thank you. Good job. And I was talking to the law enforcement folks out there, and they did request that we get one of those Lamborghinis for the department, and possibly one of the monster trucks that were out there too. So they want to trade it for the Jeep.
One of the things we have the privilege of attending was a recent event out at Green Glades West, and that was to honor Ronnie Bergeron as a Humanitarian of the Year. And, you know, I was happy to see so many of our colleagues as well as others, and, you know, to honor him and his wife Allie, actually, for the remarkable things that they have been able to do for our community. So I enjoyed attending that event with my colleagues. Many of us were there, and I think that turned out very nice. It isn't very often that I get a chance to toot my own horn, but I'm going to do so anyway at the risk of being, but still humble, but appreciative. I've been honored again to have been recognized as the home rule hero for the Florida League of Cities. What the Florida League of Cities does is recognize elected officials and staff members around the state that fight for the right for home rule. And I want to use this as an opportunity to explain what home rule is. Home rule is our legislative authority to be able to govern ourselves and to not be interfered with. However, if you look at the state of Florida and the legislation, most of the time, we are being interfered with unfunded mandates and other, I think, intrusions when they're not staying in their own lane and they're trying to interfere with the municipalities around the state of Florida. But it was very nice to have one of the Florida House of Representatives, usually I get a couple of these letters, Christine Hufchowski, who recognized me, but I wanted to get the gist of it for you so you just understand that what happens around the state is very important for all of us, not just as elected officials to fight for these rights, but also for us to fight as residents, because long before I got elected, I was also fighting for the rights of our local governments and for children in the environment. So here, as a former mayor, Christine Hufchowski, who's our representative, she knew firsthand how important it is for our elected officials to continue to have a strong voice for our cities. As Tallahassee continues to aim at local decision-making, her promise was to stand with us and to make sure that local voices have local choices. So remember also that that home rule also means home rule for every one of you as residents, as employees with the town, and as colleagues. We have to fight for our own uniqueness and identity. Otherwise, we will be a cookie-cutter community that doesn't even identify itself other than what is mandated by the state of Florida. So, I mean, on the one hand, I'm grateful, but on the other hand, I want to say that this is a call. It's not just as this legislative session has been finished and concluded, hopefully except for a few special sessions right now, budget and the others. Next year, it's going to be even a bigger fight. We know that. So it's very important for all of us to continue to fight, because to me, all of you are our home rule heroes. One of the people I would like to really recognize as my home rule hero is Leona Henry. Leona is my right hand, left hand, and everything in between during legislative session. This young lady, our employee right here, goes out of her way to track bills that will affect us, to identify and follow, and to help put together any talking points that we ask for her in following down and getting information from our staff, whether it affects our budget, whether it affects our planning and zoning, or whether it affects our legal issues that are going to be attacked. So she is my home rule hero, and I really said before that she should have been recognized for this, not me.
Bravo, I agree with you.
She's the one who fights. Thank you. And lastly, I just want to say, as a brag, my 6-year-old grandson graduated from kindergarten, moving up to 1st grade. And it was the cutest thing I had ever seen in a long, long time. They put on little skits, a little program, and they were so proud. But every time he walked by, he would either give me a thumbs up or a high five slap, and then he'd get to his mom and he'd say, "I love you, Mama." And so those brought back so many cheers of good joy. You know, it was so cute to see. So for all the kids who are graduating and their parents and grandparents, you know, enjoy them while you can. They grow up so quickly. And that was one of my other happy moments, I have to say. So, you know, with kids out from school, be careful. The school end is coming to a close, and drive safely.
Thank you. Marlon?
Thank you, Mayor. Before I start off, I want to read a text I got early this morning from one of my neighbors. And she said, "Hi, Marlon. Last night I had a flat tire when I was coming home from the movies with the girls. Thank God we were almost home, and I called Luis, which is her husband, and he came to help. A Davie police officer stopped by, Officer Ansoliega. I hope I said that right. And he called for help. Her husband, Luis, was having a very hard time getting the spear out. Then Officers Ortiz and Ramirez showed up. All 3 officers were very helpful and friendly, and thanks to them, we were able to get the spear out, and they were helpful in putting it on. I just wanted to let you know how great your Davie police officers are." So that's how I started my day, and I wanted you to hear that, Major. And it's always great to get stuff like that first thing in the morning. The other thing I want to remind everyone is please come out for our Memorial Day Parade and Ceremony, which starts at the rodeo grounds. The parade will start at 10:30, and the ceremony is at 11 a.m. The other thing I wanted to bring up is hurricane season is right around the corner, And as a way to get our community, Davie, ready, our public safety team will be hosting a free event on Saturday, June 13th, 2026, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the rodeo grounds. Please come and learn how to protect your home, family, and pets this hurricane season, all while having fun with the whole family. That's it, Mayor.
Good.
Thank you so much.
And we can't forget to wish Councilmember Starkey a happy birthday coming up. I won't ask. We'll just say happy birthday.
They used to publish it. They used to publish it in the Sun Sentinel. And so I don't mind telling everybody, I'm 70, I'll be 71, because they already put that out there anyway. But the funny thing, when I went for an interview one time, I said to them, you know, that's age discrimination. Every time you print that in the newspaper, do you know they stopped printing it after that
Good.
for all electeds? So
Great.
yay.
Thank you very much.
Your age doesn't have to
What?
be printed anymore.
You've got a birthday now, too?
I was trying to sneak by.
Same week?
Yeah,
You?
27th.
Oh, Michelle's tough. She wouldn't let it get by. Happy birthday to you
Thank you.
both. Mr. Lemack, do you have anything?
Nothing this evening, thank you.
Mr. Weinthal?
Jeff needs to watch out. Leona's sneaking on up. Other than that, I'm good.
Well, that was,
That was a little inside joke, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I have
okay.
nothing to add.
all right. If there's no objections, we're adjourned.